1, 2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. 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 I'm getting pretty psyched up for tonight.
No.
All right, hold on.
You're impinging on the logo. Okay.
We don't want to have any logo impingement.
It's a very technical term.
It's kind of like a wedgie.
Okay.
Is what it's like.
Yes, I get that.
Are you ready to start this Friday?
Are you ready to start this Friday?
I've been ready for a long time to start this Friday because it's Smokin' Jazz and Barbecue Blues Festival downtown Brighton. You can almost smell it right now.
No, I just smell musty basement. But
It's part of the imagery.
oh, I'm sorry.
It's like we've got a barbecue
the-
going out back. We got the smoker going. No, that's the septic tank.
Wait. Did Rocky poop down here? All right.
No, it's going to be great. We're going to be Facebook Living from downtown Brighton, right in front of Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
Is that a thing? Facebook Living?
Facebook Living.
We're living.
Yes, we are. We'll be living Facebook.
Yes, we will.
We'll be living Facebook.
Yes, we will. And giving you a chance to win some awesome jewelry from Cooper.
And good news, I took care of half the duties that I was told to do.
Okay. Oh,
I have the entry cards.
You were tasked with coming up with the entry cards and a entry receptacle.
A box or bin or bag or envelope or
something.
empty beer case.
Yeah.
It could be the case. I don't know. We'll have to see when we get
I
there.
dare. Now you're going to be there before because I've got this golf tournament that I'm emceeing, and then I'm going to get there as soon as I can. So you're going to be doing the setup.
Yes.
So I dare you to surprise me when I walk and have like a old style case.
Or it'd be old Milwaukee.
Old Milwaukee,
classic.
or some
Altus.
PBR. yeah, one of those cases where people put their entries in.
The entry buy. But
I think it's
you'll be
classic.
very impressed with the entry forms that I have come up with for. It says enter and win. I didn't bring them with me.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm surprising everybody.
Right. And
me too.
And here's the thing. For folks that are going to stop by,
Yes.
our tent, again, in front of Cooper and Binkley Jewelers here Friday night at Smokin' Jazz and Barbecue Blues. All we need is your name and a contact, whether it's your email or phone. That's all we need.
I made it so it's email and phone.
Okay.
So you can pick either
One or the other.
Both. Doesn't
That's
matter.
all. We don't need your address. We don't need your blood type. We don't.
Well, wait a
sometimes
blood
you get.
type may be important.
Oh, okay.
You never know.
Sometimes you get these entry forms and you're like, do you really need to know all this?
No.
Okay.
All I did was I put name and social security number.
Yeah,
that's all we need.
And credit card number on the back.
Yeah.
It's super simple.
It really is.
And the thing is,
and the CVS code or whatever.
we just need to know how to contact you to let you know that you've won.
Exactly.
Which we will do on Monday's podcast.
That's right. We have a lot coming up on Monday too. We'll get to more of that in just a few minutes. The great Bonnie Runyon joining us today. Our 2-cent history lesson. And R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth.
That's true.
There was sad news yesterday. I had a feeling when I left the podcast and I was hearing the stories that the family was coming to be with her that I was like, this isn't going to be.
I did see a quick headline that said, dire condition. And I was like, well, she's 96.
Yeah.
70 years on the throne.
Wow.
Now, I don't want to make connections here.
No, but you've been on the throne close to that.
No, it seems like that. No. My son was in England for several weeks. He just got home yesterday, and the Queen dies. Now, I don't want to make any kind of conspiracy.
No, if he would have stayed in London,
I'm just saying
in England,
and I've already told. I said, "Oh, so you come home and the Queen dies?" Well,
you better hope he doesn't leave home because then you might go.
Well, no, that could happen any day, anytime.
All right.
So anyway, yes. Well, it's sad, but she was 96, and now King Charles III.
It's almost like Thurston Howell III.
Yeah.
King Charles III.
And if I'm not mistaken, I hope he ends up better than King Charles II did.
Yeah, what happened with Charles II?
I'm not
what did Chuck number 2 do?
I thought Chuck number 2 lost his head.
Oh.
If I'm not, I could be wrong on this, but we're going to go to our...
We're going to go to our sources.
Googling. Let's see.
Googling, it's much like living on Facebook.
King Charles.
Yeah, you got to put the second, not just King Charles. King Charles number 2.
Number 2.
King Charles Deuce.
Let's see.
Did you get your commemorative coin?
I'm sure they're printing them now. They're printing them now as we.
King Charles II of England.
No, I guess he
bit the dust.
Yeah, he hung around and it was a while.
He does have a commemorative coin.
Well,
okay,
this all kind of just collapsed. I thought I was going to have something interesting to say.
No, you got nothing.
I got nothing.
All right, so
he just he died of a apoplectic fit.
He got really upset. Whenever somebody has a fit, when you hear that, it usually means they're throwing a conniption. They've gone crazy.
He apparently had kidney disease. That was the second guy. So never mind.
All right.
Just forget I brought it up.
I guess we can't now. We'll have the answer to last night's Thursday night trivia, TNT, in just a few minutes. Look at our 2-cent history to the Great Bonnie Runyon, and we'll find out what's new at the Torch with a different member of the Torch team.
That's right.
Yeah.
Rhonda's busy doing other things this morning, so we will connect with
Maddie.
her daughter Maddie. Yeah.
So we'll get the details there. First, though, look at local news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
All right, here's what's going on. A freeway ramp was closed for most of the afternoon Thursday after an accident involving a truck. The Livingston County Sheriff's Office said deputies were dispatched about 10:30 in the morning to an overturned semi-tractor trailer on the entrance ramp to East I-96 from Pinckney Road in Marion Township. Our preliminary investigation indicated a 48-year-old Commerce Township man was turning left from Pinckney Road to enter 96 eastbound. The driver took the turn too fast, causing the trailer to overturn. It also took the 2006 Volvo semi-tractor with it. The driver was wearing a seatbelt. He was not injured, but the entrance ramp was closed for about 4 hours while the semi-tractor trailer was uprighted and then removed. Livingston County veterans and residents gathered for the grand opening of the new Office of Veterans Services. After 23 years in the East Complex building, the Livingston County Veterans Services Office has moved to a new facility at 1420 Lawson Drive. The office designed to be a point of access and support for Livingston County veterans. Director Ramon Baca told the crowd their first clients at this location were actually seen in December of last year, so yesterday was long awaited. Other speakers at the ribbon-cutting ceremony included State Senator Lana Tice, Livingston County Commission Chair Wes Nakagiri, and State Representatives Bob Bazat and Ann Bolin. The Honor Guard of Pinckney's American Legion Post 419, as well as representatives from the Army National Guard and the American Legion Riders, were also there to show their support. Baca describes the facility as a community center featuring classrooms, a library, and gathering spaces for community veterans. And a world-renowned artist whose work is on permanent display in Livingston County has passed away. Arthur Secunda died August 30th at age 94. Many of his works are located in the Secunda Museum on the Cleary University campus in Genoa Township. In a note to the community, Cleary University President Alan Drimmer expressed his condolences and said they'll honor his memory by integrating his artwork into Cleary University's coursework, and they'd like to share his exhibit with the public. Anybody interested in visiting the Secunda Museum can contact the university. Secunda's art career began in Detroit in the late 1940s. Known for his brilliant collages, striking graphics, and iconic landscapes in the late 70s and 80s, Secunda's work incorporated a specific kind of color gradation and blending of forms. Drimmer added that in lieu of flowers, his family has asked for donations to be made to the Secunda Museum. You'll find that through a link on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
And news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. Of course, we will be in front of Cooper and Binkley Jewelers for the Smokin' Jazz and Barbecue Blues Festival tonight, and giving you a chance to win a beautiful yellow gold-filled aqua bead necklace with green amethyst pendant, valued at $250, along with yellow gold-filled aqua bead earrings with green amethyst drops. Hey, they match.
When you say aqua bead, I instantly think Jethro Tull.
No, that's
aqua
lung.
I go aqua lung.
No.
Aqua bead.
Tracy Arrington would not.
No, I agree.
Go aqua lung.
I agree.
When it comes to the earrings or the necklace.
That's just me.
It is just you.
Yeah.
So be sure to stop by today and fill out the brand new Mike and John exclusive entry form.
Man, those are going to be awesome.
And if you make a comment about how great the entry forms are, while they last, a special Mike and John trucker hat.
Oh, God, yes.
While they last.
They're
They aren't going to last long.
They're going to go fast.
Yes, they are. And you know what? You can go fast when you're driving in your pickup truck with your Mike and John trucker hat.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I just want to let you know, I was only one Charles off. It was Charles the First who was executed, lost his head. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you worked that out.
So hopefully Chuck the Third
doesn't lose his head.
Can just, like, hey.
Or have a fit.
It doesn't have to be like every other Charles.
Yeah.
And I want to know.
So why did he lose his head?
Where's going to be the headline, and if it doesn't already exist, that's going to say, Charles in charge. Come on now. There's got to be a headline somewhere. And if not, they need to work on it. One of those English newspapers, one of those British papers has to have that headline. Charles in charge.
Do the English tell dad jokes?
Oh. Do they even know what Charles in charge is? I guess when I think about it that way.
Do they even know who Chachi is when he became Charles in charge? With Buddy from
You want to know what?
8 is Enough?
You know what? I'm not going to call him Charles III. Or King Charles. I think from now on, his name is Chachi. It's King Chachi.
King Chachi.
It's King Chachi. He's Charles in charge. It's King Chachi.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, no.
See? I pulled you in.
She did. No. We cannot have that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Chachi in charge?
I'm not sorry. Okay. Well,
I just lost. This is how much respect I had for you.
Oh, come on.
It's down. It's like a hairline.
You have immense respect.
Yeah,
immense respect for me.
It's overwhelming.
In my mind.
Coming up on Sunday night, we're going to have our SNT, Sunday Night Trivia question.
Yes.
And it'll be the first of many chances for you to qualify to win our new prize.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Do you know what it is?
It's the LiftMaster 8365 chain drive residential garage door opener from Firehouse Doors.
You have a chance to win that, and if you are the winner, Firehouse Doors will remove your old opener, install the new LiftMaster 8365, including 2 remote controls and an outside keyless entry. And we're going to be qualifying people through trivia for the next several weeks on our Facebook page.
But it all starts Sunday night. The LiftMaster 8365.
That's right.
From Firehouse Doors. In the meantime, if you have any door trouble, garage door, whether you're residential or business, call Firehouse Doors today, 810-599-7480.
That's right. Been serving Livingston County residents for the past 24 years, and they could be installing your brand new LiftMaster 8365.
And that's where we're at right now, the 8365 LiftMaster Studios.
I forgot we're in the. I forgot that. Right,
the
right.
LiftMaster 8365 Studios.
That's right.
Here in John's basement, where we don't have a LiftMaster door. We actually have an old door that you open up like any traditional home door.
I don't think you want a garage door in the middle of the house.
But now that I think about it, if we could make an entryway from the side of your house, or I just drive into the basement.
Just want to have a drive-through show.
I could be doing the show from the driver's side.
And you're gonna,
hi everybody.
You'll kill everyone in the house with your smoke, the emissions from your vehicle.
Well, I'd turn it off when I got in.
Oh, okay, good. That's nice. It's like one of those drive-through party stores when you see those occasionally, especially in like smaller towns. You'll drive through and you're like, oh,
I'll have a 6-pack of old Milwaukee.
Who's the poor guy that's got to work there? Standing in the middle of this thing, and no one turns off their engine in there.
Well, it's just like working any drive-through, don't you think?
But it's enclosed. Usually they're like an enclosed.
Like in the middle. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
and it's just like that's
small town America.
How does that pass safety inspection? I don't know, but all right.
I don't know either.
Okay.
How would I know?
Yeah.
All right. Are we calling the Great Bonnie?
I think so. Yeah.
Right, the Great Bonnie running.
Yeah, of course. We have to get her take on the prince or the queen passing. I'm sure she has lots to say.
You think so?
And about new King Chachi.
We'll have to ask her about King Chachi.
So, yes.
We'll have to see if she's coming to Smoking Jazz and Barbecue Blues today, too. Yeah. She helped me man the booth. Hand out the trucker hats.
Oh. Well, good morning, Mike and John, and Vas's Los.
Vas's Los, yes.
Oh.
We were just thinking that.
Yeah.
We were.
What is she talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
So, how are you this morning, Bonnie?
Well, you know me. I'm always trying to stay out of trouble.
Oh. Are you succeeding?
50-50 because it ain't no fun to not get in trouble.
Right.
We wanted to ask you, Bonnie, you obviously have heard about Queen Elizabeth passing away.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on the Queen? I mean, any...
Or the incoming king?
Yeah.
Are you a royal watcher?
Does their thing.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Each country does their thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not like a royal watcher. You're not like totally into the royals and stuff.
No.
Oh, okay.
Was it a big deal for you when Charles married Diana? Back in the 80s?
Remember?
You know the biggest news I remember always, and that was when I don't even remember the name of the president now, but when he got shot.
Is it Ronald
Kennedy?
Reagan or John F. Kennedy?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, both of them.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
one made it, one didn't.
news.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So not a royal watcher.
No.
Okay.
Are you coming down?
Well, here's the thing, though. You're our royalty, Barney.
Yeah.
You're Livingston County royalty.
You're the queen of the
You're
county.
the queen of the county.
Yeah, not the coward, the
Yeah.
queen.
You're the queen of the county.
Queen Bonnie, I
Guys,
think.
have you guys been drinking?
No, that's, well...
Not that we can tell.
I mean, no, of course not.
So-
Not on camera.
So, Bonnie, if you can come down to Smokin' Jazz and Barbecue Blues tonight, starting at 5 o'clock in front of Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, and join us, we could give you one of our Mike and John Trucker crowns.
Oh, that's true. It's quite the crown.
Yeah.
You see me. You know the way I walk, guys.
Yeah.
And you know parking is going to be a problem.
Well, you're the queen.
Yeah.
You just pull up and say, hey,
I'm
move.
the queen.
I'm the queen.
Hit the road.
Hey, it does sound awesome what you're doing.
Okay.
All right.
That's no.
I think we've just got turned down
Yeah.
by the queen.
Yeah, the queen said no. No, I'm sorry.
Well,
you will
we'll
not,
save
you will not
the
get a
crown.
royal audience.
We'll save the crown for
That's
you.
true. We will save the crown for you.
All right. So what do you got going
Give
on?
it to nobody else, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that, guys.
All right. Fair enough.
So what do you got going on this weekend?
You know what? I have a quiet weekend. And that's not the norm. Now, I will throw something, well, you know me, I'm never going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs. I'm
No,
crocheting it.
You know,
Anyways,
do you know anybody that twiddles their thumbs? I mean, that obviously had to come from somewhere.
I don't know of anybody who does that. No.
Just sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
But it does say it all, doesn't it? That's as good as whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I do have some words here.
Okay, words.
You know, because of COVID, craft sales got knocked out of the world.
Right.
Yeah.
And our Hidden Springs Church is having one again this year. And it's the first time since I don't know when. And it's just all handmade items. So if anybody is listening to you guys that does crafts of any kind, now you know me, I'm just an old woman that knits and crochets.
Yeah.
But I do know there is a man that's going to participate in this that carves words out of granite.
Carves words out of granite?
Yes. So
Really?
it's going to be, hard telling what you would see. So I guess, one, if you're doing crafts and would like to participate, I have the church phone number. And if not, come November 12th on a Saturday and see what all you got that you can buy for Christmas.
Look at that. John is wearing it. He just made a new shirt.
Right.
Out of your crafted,
you were talking about your craftiness.
crochet.
You remember you made those. You crocheted us those.
Our name tags.
Our name tags. Our names on like doilies, I guess. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah. What do you call that?
Yeah. See,
It's a crochet king. Kinga.
Right.
Kinga.
Kingaroo.
That's almost as good as the Queen.
There you go.
Almost. This should be on permanent display. Honestly,
It should.
Yeah, we're gonna do it right now.
All right.
So.
All right. So John's gonna hang that.
When you want it on permanent display, now, you're going to have to let me know where you live. But anyways, what I tell people when I crochet their names is take the name with you to town and buy a frame.
Yeah.
And connect with me, and I will frame it for you. And you can tell me whatever background you would like to go behind it.
Wow. John, maybe you should do that instead of hanging it on our pin board behind us.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
And that works for both of you, Mike. I mean,
I
I'm
know.
willing to frame yours too,
I
even
know.
though you ain't a king.
Well, I appreciate that, Bonnie. Well, if you do decide to come downtown to Brighton tonight, stop by and see us.
Oh, I definitely
Okay.
would.
All right. We would love to see you.
All right.
All
Have
right.
fun.
All right.
You always do, guys.
All right. Have a great weekend, Bonnie. We appreciate it.
I will.
All right.
Thank
Take
you.
care. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. The great Bonnie
Hey,
Runyon.
where'd Bonnie go?
Well, she was done with you.
But I just
Can you even just now look at how you hung that?
what?
Just look at how you
What?
hung that.
Well, I figured people have had
It
enough
looks
time
like
looking
something-
at my butt that they
Well,
don't need that any longer,
No,
so I
they didn't.
stopped. Yeah,
But,
or looking away from the screen.
you really can't even tell what it is from here.
I know.
So
We'll
yeah,
have to redo it sometimes.
yeah. Well, Bonnie framed it.
Probably not a good idea. You're right. We'll just she was talking about the framing, and we'll
Yeah. Put a nice
do
blue background or something behind that thing.
some things you try. They don't work out.
Yeah. You know how that goes.
More often than I'd like to admit.
All right, let's look at last night's trivia, shall we?
Before we do, though, let's remind
Okay.
you.
Yes.
Yes, about Murphy's Family Auto.
Yeah,
They
car
hot-
trouble?
Yeah. Well, but if you're having job trouble, they have a job open for you.
All right, I got to go.
Yeah, they have office help, porter service, advisor type job. Pay based on your skill level and experience. If you're interested, call Murphy's Family Auto, 517-552-3040 for details, or you can stop in to apply. They're open Saturdays 8 to 1. You can go online too, murphysfamilyauto.com.
Your car knows.
Yeah. All right. Trivia.
Thursday night trivia, when asked what their ultimate dream was, 20% of men said it was this. What is it? You thinking about it?
Yeah.
Thinking about it?
Not really. Oh, but you are.
So a couple people said a threesome. 20%? To become a professional athlete. Mm-hmm. We were going to be professional athletes,
Well,
but we
that's
decided
true.
to get into radio instead.
Yeah, because we said, well, that's where the money is.
And then we decided to give up the coaching career and become podcasters.
Well, yeah.
Because there's no money in coaching, Tom Izzo. Jim Harbaugh. Who needs that kind of money? Let's see. Golf every day. Own an awesome car or truck. And if you have an awesome truck, one of the best things to go with that awesome truck would be a Mike and John trucker hat.
Well, yeah, of course. Which you can get
Limited edition.
tonight, Friday night, at Smokin' Jazz and Barbecue Blues.
Yes.
Look for our tent in front of Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
Even getting a little barbecue sauce on that hat makes it even better.
Well, yeah,
don't you
that
think?
accentuates
Yeah, a
it.
little rib sauce on there. Let's see. Jeff says a 46-foot Sunseeker sedan bridge with infinite fuel account or a hot tub.
Dan's been thinking about
I
this.
guess well, it's Jeff.
Or Jeff.
But Dan may have been thinking about
Dan.
it too.
I don't know where I got Dan from.
I don't know either.
Dan,
Fast
Jeff,
sports
whatever.
car. To be a rock star.
Right.
Christine says just to retire. 20% said that would be the ultimate dream. To live forever, says Cassandra.
Susan, a.k.a. Cougar, attacked me personally when she said
No, she
not to
didn't.
lose their hair. I feel attacked. Susan will have to answer for that on Monday.
Yes, she will.
She'll be back in the studio with us Monday.
She will be here in the Liftmaster 8635 studios.
That's right.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right. You'll have to ask her about that.
Our friend Scott says, to have a woman that doesn't argue with any of your wants and knows how to cook. It's okay.
All right.
There you go.
Boy, that's a little specific, too.
Again, a lot of dreaming going on there.
Michael says not have to work. Now that, yeah. It's, you know what, in a way, that's close to our answer.
Okay.
And so is hitting the lottery.
And what is our answer?
Our answer is to live debt-free. To live debt-free.
Yeah.
So that's yeah.
You are dreaming.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? So
Yes,
nobody
you are.
got it exactly right,
No,
but
you are dreaming.
all right.
Hey, event coming up later this month. As a matter of fact, it's coming up next weekend. It's Denim and Diamonds for La Casa Center, Saturday, September 17th.
I don't know about you guys, but I came out here to party tonight in the country.
You're invited to a smoking hot party in the country, Saturday, September 17th at the Haggerty Beard and Ranch in Howell. Kick it up for a worthy cause at this fall fundraising event for La Casa Center. Sip on beer or wine and enjoy a sizzling dinner with sweet endings. Roll, spin, or place your bets in the Wild West Gambling Barn. Mosey up to the Silver Star Saloon for fine cigars, signature cocktails, and premium bourbons. Listen to live music all night long, featuring award-winning country artist Carrie Holmes. Gather round when the evening comes to a close and watch the spectacular fireworks finale. Reserve your tickets in advance at lacasacenter.org.
All right, there you go. Very cool. Looking forward to that event.
This just in.
This just in.
This just in.
Yeah. Well, it's going to have to wait.
All right, it's going to have to wait.
So,
even though it's just in.
Yeah, it's just
gonna
in,
have to
but
wait.
it's going to hang on there.
All right. Whenever you tell me
Yeah.
it's time, you let me know.
I will.
And
Next week.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Hey, Richter and Richter and Associates Property Management. New advertisers here on the podcast. Licensed real estate brokers, rental property experts in Livingston, Genesee, and Oakland counties. 40-plus years in the business. Located in downtown Howell. You can find them online, richterassociates.com. That's RICHTERASSOC.com. Or call them 517-540-9560.
You know what today is?
What is today?
Besides being Friday.
Right. September
It's
9th.
Wonderful Weirdos Day.
Oh, perfect. This is our day.
Wonderful
Why didn't
Weirdos
you're burying the lead.
I should have
Why
started
didn't you
this
just
early.
start with that? It's Wonderful Weirdos Day.
Take a look at John's shirt.
What? My Star Trek shirt?
Yes.
This shirt.
You should have wore that on Star Trek Day.
I probably did because I wear this shirt like every other day.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that.
My daughter's just like, you always wear that shirt. Stop wearing that shirt.
We're going to have to check the podcast for the number of number of times you've worn that shirt in past podcasts.
Yeah. I'm going to guess at least a dozen.
Well, about 10% of the time.
Yeah, I would say
that's pretty good.
I would say it's about that. About a dozen.
10%. That's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I do wash the shirt every time. That's how that one.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
It's also Testers Day.
Talk about your wonderful weirdos.
For those that test stuff, we salute you. Thanks for testing that.
Like teenagers that test
Or-
your patience.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Sibilance. All right.
Syphilis.
Well,
I mean,
there you go.
all right.
You wonderful
It's-
weirdo, you.
It's also Wiener Schnitzel Day.
Oh,
Wiener Schnitzel Day.
it's Wiener Schnitzel Day.
I didn't
and
lead
you
with
didn't-
that either.
What the hell, man?
September 9th, our 2-cent history lesson brought to you by Oakland Insurance.
Okay.
Drew Goebel and Company.
That's right. Insurance may be the last thing on your mind, and that's okay. It's the first thing on theirs every day. So whether you're talking about home, vehicles, business, or life, the unexpected can happen. Of course, that's why we have insurance. The bright side is you can depend on Drew Goebel of Oakland Insurance and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance to provide the peace of mind you need. At Oakland Insurance, they believe the best relationships are honest, upfront, and fair. If you want to get frank about insurance, call Drew. If you want Frank, call Drew. It's super simple.
He'll put you through.
Drew Goebel of Oakland Insurance, 248-647-2500. And as a matter of fact, Drew commented on our YouTube video yesterday.
He did.
Where we interviewed the filmmaker for Boblo Boats.
Yes.
And he mentioned that, I think he says he has a pendant from one of the craft, if I remember.
I think I had a Boblo boat hat that looked like a Gilligan hat, if I'm not mistaken. Or perhaps it had one of those little visor things like that went on the brim. It was like a sunscreen, like it was green. Keep the sun out, but still have a
And you
little
got that
light
from
in.
the Boblo boat?
I think it was a Boblo boat hat,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not mistaken. But that was so many years ago that it was probably in black and white.
Man, you're old.
1776 on this day. Remember when history told us that we left the counties of England and moved over here, made our own counties?
Remember that whole thing?
Remember?
Remember?
Well, it was on this day in 1776. The United Colonies were officially renamed. They had a committee that went to a committee and said, we've got to change the name to the United States. We're not just colonies.
Right.
We're states.
We're states now, fella.
Heck yeah.
Not going to tell us what to do.
1830.
Tell ourselves what to do.
Charles Durant I It's actually just Charles Durant. I just thought I'd throw the first in there because
Sure.
it sounded
Well,
good.
it's a wonderful weirdo.
Yes. He flew in a hot air balloon from New York City to Perth Amboy, New Jersey, becoming the first American to take to the air. How about that? Way to go, Chuck Durant, the first.
You know, that guy.
In 1883, Arnold Feuchtwanger. I'm not making this
sorry.
up.
I beg your pardon?
Arnold
I'm sorry.
Feuchtwanger invented the hot dog bun.
Oh, God.
The reason? Because of the juice.
Yeah.
You needed something to soak up the juice.
Could
so
you
it's in
imagine
your
a whole,
mouth.
just here's your hot dog.
There's juice
You're like,
all over
oh,
the place.
man.
Because when you get that hot dog and the juice is in the bun, you have that, you know that
It
flavor I'm
sops
talking
up
about.
the juice.
You get the hot dog juice.
Well, then you get the hot dog water smell.
Thank you, Arnold. Arnold Feuchtwanger.
Okay, yes.
Isn't that what you... Take a look at the name.
Right.
Is that not what you would call him?
Yeah, I'd go Feuchtwanger on that.
Feuchtwanger.
Hey,
it's
watch your
Feuchtwanger
mouth
Day.
there. All right.
The old Feuchtwanger.
All right, speed it up, fella.
1904, Mounted Police were introduced in New York City. Hi, we're the Mounted Police. Okay, we're moving on. Elvis Presley in 1956 appeared for the first time on the Ed Sullivan Show to hide Elvis's pelvic gyrations.
Ugh.
Ed directed that he be shown from only the waist up.
That's right.
Then Ed gyrated. And everybody said, no, you don't want to see that. It's a really big shoe. And 1965, the newspaper The Hollywood Reporter ran the following advertisement. Madness folk and rock musicians, singers wanted for acting roles in a new TV show. Parts for 4 insane boys.
Hey, hey.
Thus, the Monkees were born.
We're the monkeys. People say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly.
Oh. Hey, you told me to speed it up. Why are you stalling it? You got to be somewhere?
Got caught in nostalgia.
All right. And finally, 1998, 4 tourists were paid $32,500 each.
Wow.
For they were taken in a tiny submarine to view the wreckage of the Titanic, 2.5 miles below the Atlantic.
Was it yellow? It should have been yellow. Frankly, they should have painted it
They
yellow.
would have had to pay more for that.
Okay, right.
Tiny submarine. Sure, of course. Go ahead.
It's very
Don't fart.
Yeah, you're waiting in line. You see a guy eating beefaroni out of the can. No, you're not going. You're not going. All right, 2-cent history lesson brought to you by Drew Goebel of Oakland Insurance. Yeah, you can call him today, 248-647-2500. You want to deal with that? I mean, we're on a time schedule. We're supposed to be talking to Maddie right now.
I got
so.
it. Well, what do you want to do?
You
What
know,
do you want
you
me
tell
to do?
me.
I'm not in charge.
Let's call Maddie at Torch 180.
All right, I got
All
it.
right.
All right, I got to get back to this. No, because it's in context, I'm all lost now.
What's happening?
I don't know.
All right.
All right, we gotta call Maddie to find out what's going on at the Torch.
Right.
You can keep talking while I'm...
No one wants to hear what I have to say.
No,
Well,
you're not gonna sing again.
I could tell you, but when they cut off Charles I's head,
We don't want that.
okay, fine. They sewed it. They sewed it back onto his body for burial. Just want to let you know. That was very nice of them.
Hey, pick that up.
So, I thought well, that's very nice. I mean, after you cut off.
And make sure you put a turtleneck on him in the casket. Yeah, because the sewing back then probably didn't look that good.
Hello.
Hi, Maddie. It's Mike and John from Mike and John Got It Going On.
Hi, how are you?
All right, Maddie Callahan joining us, of course, because Rhonda is off doing some things that Rhonda usually does for Torch and Torch 180.
Well, she's talking with Sunrise Rotary, I believe, this morning. So
She sure is.
Did she practice the speech in front of you or no?
I haven't heard it, but she is very good on the spot.
Yeah.
we know that. No, she's very personable, as you know.
I do.
Yeah. So we're happy to talk to you today and find out more about what's going on over at Torch 180. You guys just switched to the new menu. How's that going?
We did. It's going super well. The meatball sub, or the meatball panini, has been selling like, I was going to say hotcakes,
But like a
it's
meatball
been
panini.
Amazing. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a meatball panini.
You know, I have a question about that. Isn't a panini is like a pressed sandwich, right?
Yes.
So you're putting these round meatballs and
Are
then
you
you're
squishing
pressing
it
them down.
as you're cooking it?
Isn't that called a hamburger?
You know, they don't actually get that squished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they put some garlic butter on the bread, so it's kind of like garlic
super good, and there's tons of cheese.
It sounds good.
All right.
All right.
So you're not squishing the meatballs too much.
The meatballs still have their round integrity.
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Maddie's already going, where's
why
Mom?
did I take
Why
this
am I
call?"
doing this?
So have anybody been asking? I know now it's off the menu, but requesting the Mike and John Double BS nachos.
You know what? Yes.
See?
A couple people have mentioned it, and it was popular last month. People loved it.
We were so last month.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you feel like you're in August?
That's been the story of
We
our
were an
life.
August special.
Oh, yeah. We were.
You have to come up with something else. You got to
We
keep
do.
up with our menu.
All right. How about a meatball panini?
Yeah, a squished meatball panini.
Hey,
yeah.
Isn't that on your menu? I think you just rename it.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. And what else is going on?
So we're getting ready for our new market days that start tomorrow. We're super excited about that.
Yeah. So that's pretty exciting. So the market day is going to be September 10th there at Torch 180. What are the hours that it'll be open?
From 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
So this is similar to like a farmer's market, but more.
But it's got crafts and other things.
Yes. So it is similar, but we have more so like homemade products, homemade businesses, local small businesses, and our students. So Blake will be the first there with his product. He created Lunch Lady Fudge, and he's super excited about that. And we wanted to use it as an opportunity for our apprentices to learn entrepreneurship skills.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obvious, and we, when we talked around about this before, I think that just really highlights the excellent work you guys do there at Torch 180. Not only to teach these culinary skills, which frankly would be plenty in and of itself, but you do so much more to integrate the curriculum into doing things like, using some of your entrepreneurial skills. And going beyond just having those skills, those culinary skills, but other skills that can be used and adapted in other aspects as well. I think that's something you guys are just tremendous at.
Yeah, thank you. We've definitely been rolling with it and seeing, it affects so much outside of just the workplace. Like, our program has grown into so much more than just helping people get jobs, life skills and things like that. It's been cool. It's been very cool to see how it's grown.
So I'm going to go back to the Lunch Lady Fudge, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You said it, and I'm like, all right. So what's in the Lunch Lady Fudge?
Fudge.
Well, besides fudge.
It is fudge. His current flavor is going to be peanut butter, and that's what he's starting with.
Okay, so is it chocolate and peanut butter fudge, or just peanut butter fudge?
Currently peanut butter, because he was asking customers what they wanted to see, and that peanut butter was the #1 requested.
So he did a little market research. That's awesome.
Yes.
All right, so that you can find tomorrow during the first market day at Torch 180.
Yes.
All right, very good. Now, John has reached into the hopper.
Yes.
To pick this week's winner of Lunch for Two.
At Torch 180. And congratulations to Mike Tipton.
Mike Tipton.
Of Howell Township.
Mike Tipton.
Mike Tipton. Yes. So congratulations to Mike Tipton. You've won a Lunch for Two at Torch 180. So awesome.
All right, Maddie. We appreciate you stepping in this morning and chatting with us. Good luck with Market Day tomorrow.
Right. Saturday Market Day, the first one there at Torch 180. And is this something you're just going to be doing every Saturday?
Yes. Yep. All right. That is our plan.
All right. And you'll have the coffee bar open for folks too. The Torch 180 coffee bar.
The
open.
coffee shop, and we'll have some baked goods there as well.
All right.
Very
Awesome.
cool.
All right. All happening Saturday at Torch 180.
Yes.
Maddie.
We'll see you there.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right. Our update from the Torch.
Yes.
Torch 180.
That's right.
Is it that time already?
It is that time. All right. No.
It's almost that time.
Well,
it's getting to that time.
Well, it is getting to that time. Why don't you, the gentleman that was calling,
yeah.
Why don't you get him on the phone?
You want me to get this guy on the phone?
He's going to become post-show.
All right. I don't know. Is that a good thing, becoming post-show?
Are you kidding me? It's the pinnacle.
It really is.
You got to sell it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Tune in next time and giggle on. morning, Mike.
Oh no!
No, hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah, hang on.
Hold on.
Where the theme is finishing. All right, now
the
on
great
the phone,
Tim Robinson, King Tim,
is joining us for our post-show, our exclusive post-show content with Tim Robinson.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
have you been hitting the teapot this morning?
Yes.
Well, I thought it was tea.
Tally ho.
Okay. I see your.
It's melting, though.
Oh.
That's what that's all about.
So
Tim, with a preview of what's coming up in high school sports tonight.
Or are you going to preview the changing
football.
of the guard at Windsor Castle?
We are going to have football today.
Football.
Not the kind we have in jolly old England, but football nonetheless.
All right. So, are you going to call the game in an English accent?
Yeah, in honor of Queen Elizabeth?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a long time to go.
Surprised I held it this line this morning.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah, we're doing the Brighton Heartland game. You'll have your choice between broadcasts tonight. But Brighton is at Heartland. It's first first real test for both teams. Heartland cutting in at 1-1, Brighton 2-0 after demolishing Salem last week.
Yeah.
It's going to be at Heartland. Pretty good crowd. Should be a lot of fun.
All right, and of course, people can catch the broadcast on LivingstonPost.com.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out how to get on the website again, I guess I forgot my password, so I got to go.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Maybe you should...
that happened to Al Michaels a couple times over at ABC. He couldn't quite. How do you get into this thing?
Yeah, it's also like the time I took her call. Like the game starts at 7. At 6 o'clock, I'm at this elderly guy's house hooking up this Windows 95 computer to the internet.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I don't think Mitch Albert makes house calls.
No, but
No,
you're making sure you got a listener. That's the important thing.
Yeah, and he was listening. So that's one of 4 games tonight. Howell is at Canton. They play their first 3 games on the road. They begin their home season next week. Pinckney is home against Tecumseh, and that should be an interesting matchup. The last time they played at Pinckney, the teams combined for over 1,000 yards in total offense in high school.
My gosh.
They were throwing the ball all over the parking lot that night. And in the game, too.
Yeah.
Fowlerville is this season taking on Mason. And both Pinckney and Fowlerville are beginning their league seasons tonight. It should be interesting.
All right, so the game tonight, you're going to be in Heartland with the Eagles and the Bulldogs. Any predictions on that one?
It's going to be close.
I was going to say
last year was 7-6. They missed an extra point. Heartland did. Ironically, their kicker, the one who went to LSU, hooked his extra point, and that was the difference in that game. It's been Brighton's pulled out the last few, but Heartland is certainly looking. They've had this game on their sights for quite a while, so it'll be interesting. And playing at home, that could help too. But I'm not going to be so. I'm not going to say it's going to be I think it's going to be close.
All right, close game tonight.
Yep. And if I think Brighton could win, I think they have I would give them a 53% chance of winning. I think they have an edge, but I don't think it's prohibitive any means.
All right. Now, what chance do you give Charles becoming the next king? What do you think the chances are on that?
I think that would be in the lead pipe cinch category.
Okay. All right. I just didn't know if
you changed total gears on me. I was going to say, wasn't Heartland the one that has the good food in the box office?
Oh, that's right.
In the broadcast booth. Okay.
Although there are other people there who will be there tonight who might vacuum it up before we get there. But that's all.
Well, you got to get there early.
Yeah,
man.
you do.
Yeah.
And bring your Ziploc bags.
Here's a little tip. Wear cargo pants so you can put the tater tots inside your pockets so you got them for later.
Yeah, well, we'll be sitting up on the roof tonight, and enjoying the al fresco atmosphere.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
And of course, we will we will be lowering our flag to half-mast in honor of the game that I saw with Queen Elizabeth back in 1991.
Oh. It's quite the honor.
She was sitting in a booth with President Bush,
but you were
watching
in the
same
vicinity.
game.
Yeah.
we were watching the same game, and an umpire made a call, and I think the Queen might have learned a new word or two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
All right, Tim. Looking forward to the broadcast tonight. What time you starting?
We start at 6:50.
All right.
Tim Robinson, thanks for joining us today.
In our exclusive post-show comment.
Exactly.
Tally-ho, Jensen.
Right. See you, Tim.
Yep.
All right. We're done.